everybody. Come on in, come on in. I have the Wisdom family here to live LinkedIn and live Twitter. We are on Instagram today. Just YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and of course, my over here. Welcome everyone. We'll get started in just a minute. Hey everybody. So let's go ahead and start it. Let's go ahead and get started. It is 5:20 Eastern time, my time. It is in the evening for some, in the afternoon for some, early morning for some. Are tuning in from. Welcome to the Stay True podcast. We do Monday. Just have live episodes every Thursday, and there's an episode that's always uploaded every check-ins. And I thought it would be a great way to come in. I think everyone has duties, done their daily work. Um, I think it would even be better if we even come on a little bit later too on Monday. It's like 6:30 Eastern time or 7 o'clock Eastern time, my time. I think that would be a great time. You feed the kiddos, you help with homework, do whatever you need to do. But at what time we come on, you can always catch the replay. You can always on Wisdom, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So if you're available now, great. If you catch the replay, great. But this is our Monday chore. Cooking up some food out there and getting ready for. We know that every day is a Thanksgiving day. We give thanks every day. We special day that we call our home, where we can gather other friends and others, get a chance to see often, and they come and spend time for weeks or either a month. I know sometimes when one of my sisters come down for the holidays, she stays for the whole month. So it's great because we know we have people out of time. So I just hope have a good time, and I hope that you guys be safe too on this week. We checking in, y'all. We winding down because it's less than to the end of 2022, but we're not there, and so 22. So we're trying to see what you all got going on. Basically, how has your Monday been, or how is your Monday? Monday is not over with yet. We know that Monday is not over. To be honest, and when I did announce the episodes, there will not, as I had announced on last week, that taking off. People are taking off, so we're taking off as well. So we will not be back until. Oops, hold on just a minute, guys. We will not be back last week. We will not be back until next Monday. But this Monday is available for us because I Wednesday, of course, Thursday and Friday, and so Wednesday is my birthday. All about the November birthday sale that I was doing, and that I was celebrating all month. Last week that I was doing half off on my signature coaching programs, and that I am doing for men and women are free. Ages, the mentorship program is free, and the coaching program, the Master Purpose coaching program, is half off, and the integrated health nutrition is half off. So those details, learn about those costs in the coaching program, you can message me or email you all. We will not be here this week after today. So that's today, of course, and seeing what's going on with you all. They've been going so far, how you've been feeling. If you was not feeling good or that well, talk about it. What were some things do to change the trajectory of how you felt? What caused, what caused the way that you felt? So, yeah, about different things. We talk about things that can be good, and we talk about things that are not so good. We talk about how to change that, how to get, how do I build myself up? How do I build my self-esteem up? Because some people do have a hard time of doing it, and I think encouragement is definitely needed. Encouragement definitely works every day, because even if you don't have anybody encouraging you, it's good to encourage yourself. And so, I always leave the floor open. I always leave the floor open to share about your day, how your day is going. Looking forward to. Again, we're still talking about what we're looking forward to before 2023 becomes here. Before, I know a lot of us are waiting and saying, well, this is what I'm going to do. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do before 2023 comes in? So, in this season has been that for the last 3 months, that I've been taking time for me and saying, hey, this is what I want to see manifest. This is what I want to see happen. 23 comes in, because when 2023 comes in, I just want to continue to celebrate. And that's the key to celebrating faith. Celebrating and saying, hey, it has not quite manifested yet, but it's going to manifest. The first of the year comes in, I can, celebrate because I have that expectation, and I have that mindset to know that things that I plan for, the things that are that I read in the journal, or in my personal journal, in my goal journal, I know that it's going to happen with confidence, and I have the mindset to say, hey, I've been standing on this all year long, or I've been standing on things for quite some time, and some of us already got a glimpse of it. And so what better way than to celebrate now? Don't celebrate now. What better way to celebrate than now? So I'm looking forward to it. What are you looking forward to before November gets out here? Like, nope, we're November. Or do we have another week of November? I think we have, yeah. And then that's it. So what are you looking forward to? Let's talk about that. What are you looking for before November ends? That I have some things on the table. But I have some things on the table as a bonus. Okay. And I know that, hey, I still have this week, next week. But see, I'm not worried about next week. We're just talking about this week. And we have put at the forefront. We have things that we want to accomplish. We have things that, that we are preparing. And there are some things that we're looking to complete and finish. It may not be quite complete, but we're believing that they get completed or before the end of the year. But like I said, we're just discussing, hey, what's going to take place. We all have desires, we all have dreams, and so it's important for us to put those dreams to the test. Write down those dreams. Write down those goals. Do whatever in life. And so I am excited. Like I said, for the last couple of weeks before November came in, when November 1st came in, you all, and we were checking in and the Thursday therapy sessions, I was saying that I am ready. I'm excited. I'm excited for what this month is going to bring, because I'm not going for any other year but November. And I feel like that is where our focus needs to be, on the now. And then I said we can celebrate now. We can't celebrate later if we don't celebrate now. And I hope that means if we can't celebrate later, if we celebrate now, guess what? We can't celebrate later. If we can't celebrate now, and I'm just going to put that out there in the atmosphere, and I hope this helps me and listen to our live Monday check-in as well. If we cannot celebrate now, guess what? We can't celebrate later. We need to be in great expectation of the things, not just the things of what we have or what we desire, but we need to be in great expectation for others too. There are people who are close to us and dear to our heart that we want to see win, and we're rooting for them, and definitely rooting them on as well. But for yourself, before you can have the expectation for someone else as well. So it encourages you as well as it encourages me. So have the expectation to know that whatever you've been planning, that is going to work out. Whatever goal that you're trying to set, it is going to work out. All put into it, it's going to work out. So celebrate now. Continue to have that expectation, that great expectation. Expect to don't feel like, even when you don't feel it, because most times we don't feel anything is coming. But we have to know that special as someone else. We're just as special as the next person. We are worthy just as the next person. So we have to know that time, and when it's the right time, it's coming. You just have to keep working at it. You just have to keep standing on your promises and daily what you want to see manifest. Affirm daily what you want to see manifest and grow. Because it's not an easy task, and some of us just look like it, but we can't do that, because what will the benefit be? But no one else, if we throw in the towel and be like, well, this is just taking too long. You don't have that expectation, and that's why it's taking so long, because you're missing the mark. When it won't take that long, you'll be working on your purpose, and next thing you know, when you turn and you're like, wow, because you kept working, you kept standing your purpose, and you had that expectation, you had that mindset to keep your dreams and to expect the unexpected at the forefront of your mind. It was at the forefront of that expectation, and as you kept working, because we don't stop working and we don't stop doing it, sit here and twiddle with our hands and twiddle with our thumbs. We got to continue working on our product, working on our niche, working in our purpose, working for our purpose, and working in our purpose. Because our purpose, we're waiting for those things to manifest. Like I said, when you have that expectation and you still have that positive mindset, even though we have days where we just gonna go forward. I don't know what it's gonna turn out. I don't know how I'm gonna get this. And sometimes, and a year may go by and be like, well, I didn't really, my goal wasn't really, as you started on the goal. You and you see the difference, even though you may not hit the goal that you want to hit. At times, we know that there's things that we're doing as a business owner. Sometimes there are some slow months. Sometimes we may have a slow year, but even in that year, you gotta think of this. You know, even if you're starting out, it's been 2 years or it's been 3 years, but still within it to not hit that goal, you have to see the process of where you started, and you see yourself and your niche, your product going up. You started from here and you're up growing. You're growing, and you may haven't hit the high target yet because you're still growing. And there's that you need to find out, not just about your purpose, but about you, about the things that you want to do and want to succeed in your life. Sometimes, we think that 6 months or a year or 2 years. Sometimes it takes 3 years. Sometimes it takes 4. It's as however you are moving. And like I said too, and it's always going to be on the right timing. We can hear another person's story and they say, I was able to get off the ground in a year, or I was able to receive what I was hoping for within that year or 2. But everybody's timeline is not the same in September or October. But I mentioned this a couple months ago that everybody's, and so we have to understand that everybody's timeline is different. I don't know what business we're in. I don't care if you're waiting on to have a add on, to have your first child. I don't care if you're looking to go back to school to finish another degree or to your degree, or maybe this is your first time. I don't care what it is. Just like everybody's story is different. Everyone's timeline is different. Someone say, hey, I achieved this in such amount because their timeline was different. It was their time in that season. And your time is going to come in the, you have to keep working, and you have to, keep building your purpose, continue to keep doing those things, and continue to keep growing your support system. But make sure about who you let in, and careful about who you let in to see your vision. We gotta, and making sure that you keep a positive mindset even when you don't feel good. Anyway, right? Say something anyway that's going to continue to touch your heart. And every day won't be a good day, but don't stop working on your purpose, and start saying, I want this to happen. On something, you're waiting on something, or you've got things in the past. I got so many things I want to get off the ground. Which one should I start with first? Things, because they have people in place to let's say like they have things they have already prepared and have a plan. Have people to put things in place professionally. Have release multiple things or multiple in life where it's some people are like, hey, well, what do I want to start with this, or do I want to start with that? That don't mean that multiple dreams. We have multiple niches. That's really and I've seen people put multiple brands, started off with one and watch that grow and succeed, and then that's when they just, put them all out at one time. Take your time. There's no rush when no rush. Because if God gave it to you, and then they're all gonna prosper. To put, start putting out, put together one idea, put together one niche, see how far that'll go, see how far that'll grow. Don't give up on your plans. Don't give up on your desires. Know that you have to start somewhere, and sometimes, and most of the time, you gotta start small before you can. Gotta start small before you can grow and grow and grow. And there's gonna be mistakes along the way. So what I'm saying is, like I said, what do you want to see? What is one thing be manifest by the end of November? I'm challenging y'all, myself. What is one thing that you want to see take off before December the 1st, 2022? And then make you, what is another thing that you are wanting to see, that you are wanting to manifest? But like I said, we are still in November, so let's challenge ourselves to where we want to be, what we want to see, how we want to continue to grow. What are some needs to pivot to or pivot from by the end of November? What do you want to see, or what progress you want to see by the end of this week? That we should always challenge ourselves. That's the way that we should always look at the confidence. Have the mindset to focus on what we're doing, because we'll get out track easily looking at everybody else. Oh, look how they got that out the ground. And yes, we clap, we rejoice, and we support. This is your time. That's something I need to keep telling myself when 2022 came in. And though I love people and support people, 2022 is dedicated to Karen Oliver, CD Coaching Incorporated, NKB Cosmetics and Skincare, and the Stay True Podcast. That's my focus, because I know this is something that I'm building. And there comes a time in your life, if you don't get your things off the ground, nobody else is going to do it for you. Start somewhere again, and like I said, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself for the month of November. Challenge for you all. I have already started, as I told you all. So challenge is one thing that you want to see transpire by the end of November. And you can also challenge yourself with what you want to see transpire and what progression you want to see by the end of the week. Anything. It don't have to just be pertaining to your business, but it can be anything. So I challenge you all to do that. And if you have any questions for me about the program, feel free to message me or email the platform, and I will get back to you. I hope you all have a family, even if it's just your immediate family. I hope you all have a great time this week. We will see you all back December the 1st. I want to say, I think that's next Thursday, but we will be back on next Monday with another episode on next Thursday. So I hope you all take care, and bye.